What's up YouTube, McNutter here, and today I'm going to do something I've been waiting for a long time. You make me. So if you haven't heard, Ho-Oh just received a buff. His base HP stat has been increased from 193 to 212. This is causing Ho-Oh's max CP to break 4,000. His new max CP with perfect IVs is going to be 4,063. That makes a total of 3 Pokemon that can beat 4,000 CP, being Mewtwo, Ho-Oh, and Slacking. So these are my Ho-Ohs in-game. I've got 5 of them so far. You'll notice that the bottom 3 are entirely unpowered up. They're just how I caught them from raids. The Ho-Oh with 2,737 CP hasn't been powered up at all, so not only is he higher level, but he's also received the buff already. The rest of these Ho-Oh will receive the buff soon enough, but that is why I've got to do something that I've been waiting for a very long time. I caught this guy from a raid at 2,217, which is just below perfect. Perfect is 2222. And so if I go to appraise him, you'll see he's a wonder with a 15 in attack and defense. So that's why I've been powering him up. But if I wait any longer, Niantic might ruin this for me. They might buff this Ho-Oh and have him break 3,000 CP before I press the button. And if we go to my top Pokemon, we'll see that I've worked very hard to get as many species as I can just below 3,000. I've done this to challenge myself. Late game level ups are a lot slower, there's a lot less to look forward to. Breaking 1,000 CP or 2,000 CP as a low level trainer was fun, but it wasn't really monumental. Now that I'm late game, I'm in my level 30s, there's not a whole lot to do besides fill in the Pokedex. So I've built up as many species as I can just below 3,000 CP so that they can all cross together. This is just one of the last landmarks in the game for me besides catching Mewtwo and breaking 4,000 CP. And since he was going to be the one to ruin it for us, let's power up Ho-Oh first. Let's get him across 3,000. Here we go. 3,048 CP. A lot of room to go, but no more candies to supply that. Very cool. I have plenty of Larvitar and Docini candies to have done this a long time ago, but I wanted to do it together as a group with my best attackers. So here we go. Bite Crunch Tyrannyrex. Powering up. 3,050. Oh wow, I really like that CP. It's a nice round number. And third, let's do Fat Boy, my Snorlax. It took me so long to get a good IV Snorlax. I think I've caught 4 or 5 wild Snorlax that were all just garbage, literally under 1,000 CP each. This one I got from a raid and had pretty good IVs, so let's go ahead and power him up over 3,000 CP. There we go. I love dropping this guy in gyms. He almost always gets me my 50 coins. Alright, it's time for Gyarados 2.0. Here we go. 3,000 CP. There it is. So if you saw in my last video, Gyarados just learned Waterfall as a speed attack, which gives him double water attack moves, making him the #1 water attacker in the game. Dragon Tail is now a legacy moveset, so I'm going to be keeping Gary 2.0 as a dragon type attacker while I train up some other Gyarados. Now unfortunately, Puddles the Vaporeon won't be joining the 3,000 CP club because I need to be level 36 to get him across that line, but he will cross that line as soon as I level up. Next we have Ryan the Rhydon. Okay, over 3,000. 3,003. Man, I like that number. Keep saving up your Rhyhorn candies because Rhyperior is coming to the game, and I can't even imagine what CP Rhyperior is going to be if this one here is already over 3,000. Alright, we've got 2 more contestants. Draco the Dragonite. Here we go, Dragon Tail Outrage, one of my best attackers by far. He's going to be crossing the 3,000 CP line to 3,024. Very cool. He has a lot of room to grow. I'll probably be powering him up all the way eventually. And last but certainly not least, let's power up Bird Person. the Lugia. Over 3000 CP, let's do it. Nice, 3008, just barely over the line. Since I've been waiting so long to cross 3000 CP, I guess I'm gonna pour the rest of my Stardust into Draco the Dragonite. He's my best attacker. He's used for all sorts of different purposes. So yeah, we're just gonna use up all those Dratini candies, all the rest of my Stardust, and see where we get on this guy. 3,100. Ooh, I like that CP. It's kind of tempting to stop, but let's keep going. 3,125. And there we have it. 3,150 CP will be the stopping point for Draco here. Eventually I will max him out, but that's for another time. Well, that's gonna do it for today. We now have 7 different species that break 3,000 CP, and man, am I pretty happy about it. Eventually, Puddles the Vaporeon and my Espeon will be joining the club, as well as several Gen 3 Pokemon coming to a channel near you. Thanks, guys.